Y'all can't do that.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got DeBusschere, Chauncey Billups out there with Thomas, and it's Hill, and it's Lanier in at the center position. And for New York, we've got Free. Jalen Johnson is out there with Richardson. Then it's Jones, and it's Brunson in at the one.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And here is Billups. Pass to Thomas. And Hill has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
And here's Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Thomas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to DeBusschere. And here is Hill. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down. Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Hill following the score by New York. Here's Thomas. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
New York with the ball. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Lanier.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Jones with the screen on Thomas. Brunson, no good. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. On deep, Brunson, he made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Hill kicks to Thomas. Lets it fly from 18. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Free can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And they pick up 2.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
New York trails by 3. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brunson's got 12.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Wallace comes in for Hill, and it's Dumars in for Isaiah Thomas.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him.
Well, look, if you can pull up off the dribble, under control, you're in the driver's seat.
And that one's good by Billups.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here is DeBusschere. Scoreless thus far. Sinks the triple.
Oh, nice kick out. That's reading the defense and taking what they give you.
Brunson the pass to Jones. Here's Free, covered by Dumars. Here's Free, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pistons leading by 3. Here's Howell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Look, this is the tenacity you love to see inside. He's not afraid of the physicality.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's Howell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pistons lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Quentin Richardson's out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Free, and it's Jones in at the 5 down low. There, the group New York will start the second one. Johnson attacking, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Quick into the air. Johnson, an explosive athlete who finishes with intent.
Pass to Hamilton. Inside, here's Wallace. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thomas against Brunson. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Howell. Hill comes in for Richard Hamilton. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Dumars. And here's Brunson outside. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Thomas passes to Billups. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Billups has got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside, Billups. And another 3 for Detroit.
And Billups has incredible range, not to mention confidence taking these long-range misses.
Detroit trails by 3. Thomas kicks to Rodman. Pass to Billups from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
High, arcing shot, and Rodman with the basket on the assist by Billups.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. The best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
And here's Brunson outside. And the three ball is good. Brunson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Thomas. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. New York leading by 6. For 3, Richardson. And again, New York with the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Richardson the pass to Jones. Here's Free. For 3. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. A shot missing. Detroit trails by 10. Here's Hill. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hill's got 11.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
Jones sets the pick for Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Thomas against Brunson. Outside Thomas. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. New York ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is who Larry Brown has out there. They've got Hill. Thomas is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then it's DeBusschere, and it's Lanier in at the center filling out the middle.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Thomas. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's World B Free. From outside, off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
New York leading by 8. Jones kicks to Brunson. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 44.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Here's Thomas. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I like how he picks his spots on offense, doesn't rush things.
A 3 ball, and again, New York with the triple.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Good on the bucket.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding.
Brunson against Thomas. There's a good screen to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Phillips from outside. It's rebounded by New York. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Duran, he's checked in for Jones. Fareed comes in for Johnson. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Quentin Richardson. And it's Knipple in for Free. And Detroit with a change here, too. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Hill. Wasted no time on that one. Brunson's got 59 points.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
And the wide-open shot from Billups. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Billups.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
On deep, Brunson, good on the triple.
Nice shot. Doing his part to stretch out that defense.
Thomas inside. Brunson covering. The Pistons working the ball around now. Billups, no good. New York leading by 18. Fareed a screen on Hamilton. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous in just about everywhere.
Here's Thomas. No good on that one. Brunson with some nice D.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Thomas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
First personal foul.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jalen Duran is out there with Kenneth Fareed. Then it's Knipple. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duran brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
Billups, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Knipple, no good. And so he'll bring it up for Detroit. Billups from outside. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Billups has got 20.
And great to see Billups getting his own shots as well, not just focusing on facilitating.
A nice shot by Irving.
And he is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Irving for three. Rebound by Grant Hill. Pass to Billups. Here's Howell. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Back to Billups for the three. Another three for Detroit.
And his ability to affect the game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
And here is Duren. Wall is covering. On its way from Irving for two. Another miss by Irving. Detroit trails by 20. Here's Howell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Kyrie Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Here's Thomas. And the layup is good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
The tray. Irving can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He gets it to go.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
New York leading by 17. Duren with the screen on Thomas. Irving misses the three. And it's Detroit's ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The drive by Hill. And he jams it in.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And the Pistons making a change here as well. To Busher, he's checked in for Howell. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Now Thomas. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The 19-foot shot cleared away by Jones. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Jones sets the pace for Brunson. Bangs home the trifecta. And New York leads by 20.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Pass to Hill. Now Billups. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Smart pass leading to an easy bucket.
Here we've got Brunson. Five to shoot. And again, New York with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Back to Thomas. Outside Billups. He's feeling it.
Chauncey Billups.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started...